in my bathroom, my favourite place to do my pregnancy test and ovulation test videos for you guys. So today I'm going to be doing a ovulation test and a pregnancy test because I find that when you are in the middle of your cycle and you don't know when you're due on, you don't know when you're about to ovulate, things like that, it's easier just to take a test for both and see where you're at. So I have the Clear Blue ovulation test. This one is not the dual indicator, it's literally just you either get a circle or you either get a smiley face. And when you first test, 9 times out of 10 you're just going to get a circle because it needs to get the baseline for your LH surge. Then when you take your second one, if there is a rise, if it senses that there's like a little bit of a rise, then it will come up with, then it will still say a circle until you have that peak, and then obviously you'll get the smiley face. But with the other one that I prefer using, it's a purple stick. You get a circle, then a flashing smiley, and then a solid smiley. So it kind of tells you that you're going to ovulate soon, but it's not there yet, and then obviously the solid smiley will be the same as this one. So because I've got a cheapy pregnancy test today, I'm going to be using that first. My urine is off camera because if you check out my most viewed video, it's got like 600,000 views on it. I took a digital pregnancy test when I was like 10 weeks pregnant with Charlie, and everyone's like, ugh, your urine's so dark, like you need to drink more water. And it's because it was in a blue cup to begin with. It was my first morning urine, and shut up. So I'm going to dip it for like 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe slightly more. It's not sucking it up properly. So as you can see, it's running across the little strip there. So I'm going to leave this to sit for a minute because with pregnancy tests, it kind of, I find the cheapy ones, it kind of takes a little while to come up. So whilst I wait for that, let's get on with these. So when you open up the packet, you get a stick like this. It will be in plastic, so you know that it hasn't been used before. Obviously I've used this one before. And also they like you to use like the same batch of tests, so if you like run out of one box, they don't like you to start a new box or whatever, so, but I do anyway. I don't think it really affects the results. So it rips down like that. Now what I do with these is because so many times I've just pushed it in like this, gone to take the cap off, and then it's pulled the whole thing out, and then this goes on like an error for like 15-20 minutes and you can't use it. So I'm going to take that bit off first and then insert it as so. So that you can see the little thing it's registered. So I think you have to dip this for, I think 15 to 20 seconds. Whilst I'm dipping this, I will show you quickly the new bra that I've got on. It's like a sports bra by Calvin Klein. I really love it. I think it's really, really pretty and it's really smooth. It hasn't got any padding in it or anything, but it's lovely just for like wearing around the house with pyjamas or just at bedtime. It's just really super comfy. Okay, so the little stick symbol is flashing, so I'm going to just show you that. So yeah, you can see it's flashing just there. The pregnancy test has now come up, I will show you. So basically, I haven't been doing these videos for a little while now, so I'd love to know in the comments below whereabouts you guys are with your TTCing journey. Are you just newly pregnant? Have you been pregnant for a while? Have you been TTCing for a short time, a long time, things like that? I'd love to know in the comments down below so I can get to know you guys. I've done my Q&A. Now if you guys haven't watched that, it's all about my boobs, but again, people are hating on my surgery videos, so I won't be doing many of those anymore. If you would like to see like boob updates, I've got like my 1 month coming up on, I think it's the 2nd of April. It's going to be a whole month since I had my boob job, and I feel that I've really, really healed nicely, and I just love them. I'm so obsessed. So have a look at this pregnancy test. So do the old squinting and like putting up to the light, taking a photo, then changing the resolution on it so you can try and see. Yeah, I've done all that, guys. I bet you have too. Okay, just wait a little bit longer for that one, see if this one's going. This one's still flashing. If you guys are just starting out with TTCing, I would not recommend getting the Clear Blue Digital straight away, I would start with the cheapies because they're exactly the same. You literally get the exact same result, and what I tend to do is if I get a positive on this, I then back it up with a digital. But 9 times out of 10, if you've got like a super dark test line, then you're going to be pretty sure that it's going to be positive. They need to have lots and lots of sex. Clear Blue one, it's still flashing, so it's obviously going to come up with a circle straight away, but then I'm going to read the stick, which I know you're not really meant to, and then it will tell me how much LH is in my urine at this moment in time. This is not first morning urine, and yes, I know I'm still in my pyjamas, this is not first morning urine, and I find that it's better to kind of test around lunchtime when it comes to ovulation tests. Pregnancy tests are different. Pregnancy tests you should test first thing in the morning because your urine's going to be more concentrate. When it comes to ovulation tests, it's like best not to test because you may get a false positive. Okay, so I have a circle just here, as you can see. I'm going to crack it open and I'm going to see where I am. Okay, so it's really, really faded, so I don't think I'm going to be ovulating anytime soon. But that's okay because we need to start off somewhere. A little bit streaked as well. So that tells me that I'm not due to ovulate anytime soon, and by the look of this pregnancy test, it looks like I am not pregnant. So this is now a jumping off point. This is now... So I just thought I saw a line then on the pregnancy test. Hang on. Okay, put it down, Corrine, you're getting obsessed. So don't be disheartened when you first take an ovulation test and it's like that awful circle and all you want to see is that smiley face and be like, come on, I want to be ovulating soon. It does take a little bit of time depending on how long your cycle is. My cycles are so long. I think they're around 34 days. It's about 10 days or a week longer than like the normal 28-day cycle. Don't be disheartened if you have a really long cycle like me. You just have to be a little bit more patient. If you are really concerned though about how long your cycles are, please go and see your doctor. Please have a talk to them. They can just take a little bit of blood and they'll be able to test your LH levels and HCG levels and things like that and just make you feel a little bit more relaxed about the whole TTCing thing, because there's nothing worse than feeling stressed and not believing in your body. So give this video a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe to follow my journey, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye ladies!